I sincerely hope you guys have been having so much fun with this particular series of burgundy party headgears that I've been sharing on here on the channel. In today's video, we'll be working on this last piece that I have for you guys in this particular series, and it's this cute minimalistic scrunchy headband. This headband is so versatile. You can wear it as a matching headband with your child or with your best friend or with your mom or someone dear to you that you just want to match with, and it will look absolutely stunning. You can wear it for casual occasions as well as main full-blown party occasions. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how you can easily make this in minutes. Okay, this particular headband was so easy to make, and I'm here to share with you guys. So if you're interested in knowing all about this process, please make sure you watch the video to the end. And yeah guys, let's get straight into today's video. Let's go. Alright friends, so to start off, you need your fabric of choice. For me, I'm working with Asooke. Feel free to use any other type of fabric. I also have my soldering iron, I have my tape roll, my cute little, retractable tape roll. I have my ruler, I have this piece of lighter just for burning off straight threads. I also have my what they call it now, hot glue, and my glue gun over there. This is my Asooke. I already went ahead to just divide them and do all the necessary stuff. So all I'm going to do now is go ahead to wrap this my plastic headband, and voila, this is what we have right here. Right after doing this, it's be time for us to now work on the main scrunchy design that we'll be placing on this wrapped plastic headband. And for me, I'm working with this strip of Asooke that is about 50 inches long. Feel free to make yours longer or shorter. The longer the length, the more scrunched up the fabric would turn out. I hope you guys understand what I mean. Anyway, for me, I want something that is you know stone blinged up. My friend that is the owner of this particular headband she wanted her own piece to be blinged up, so that's why I had to stone it, and this is where the main work was. I made use of Swarovski stones, and it took a lot of time for me to have all these stones applied on the fabric. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to fold my fabric into two with the right side facing each other, and I'm going to sew all the way to the end of the fabric. Okay, feel free to do that, or yeah, that's the only way actually. Either use your sewing machine or you hand sew. For me, I used a sewing machine. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to pass this little strip of fabric. It's also an Asooke fabric. Feel free to use any type of fabric really, because this piece is not going to show, right? So you can use maybe a satin fabric or cotton fabric, anything, okay? Just something to get your scrunched up effect. That's what you're going for. So here I have a very long, well, not very long, the fabric is about 30 inches long, but at the end of the day, all you need is about a piece of fabric that is like 16 to 17 inches long. Okay, you guys will see how I get rid of the long excessive piece that I have going on. Anyway, what I'm doing here is I'm using my bodkin to pass this little piece of fabric through my blinged fabric that is going to serve as the scrunchy effect on the headband. So this process is also very easy. If you don't have a bodkin, don't bother yourself. Okay, just use a piece of safety pin and you would get what you're going for. So I'm just going to quickly do that right now, and once that is done, it's be time for me to basically just cut off the excess fabric. I don't want to get ahead of myself, so I'm just going to allow you guys pay attention while we wait for me to get to the end of my fabric. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I share tutorials like this from time to time on here on my channel, and it's been nice to have you in the family. Okay, that's the point of that my story. It's been nice to have you as a member on this channel or as a subscriber. Okay, so feel free to hit the subscribe button down below and join the family. Also, if you've been enjoying this tutorial so far, which I'm sure you are, please be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. Okay, that thumbs up helps YouTube spread my content to a wider audience, and it just supports my channel. Thank you guys so very much. All right guys, now that I'm at the end of my fabric, what I'm going to do now is to just gather the fabric together properly. Okay, make sure that my scrunched up effect looks scrunchy. Okay, that the scrunch effect is scrunching. Okay, don't mind me guys, I'm on the road today. Anyway, time to be serious. So yeah, What I'm doing here is I'm just trying to tuck the edge of this scrunched up piece of fabric. I've done something similar to this. I'm going to link a couple of tutorials that might help you better understand this video. But yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to scrunch up my fabric properly and then cut off the excess piece of fabric that is in between. Okay, you remember that fabric that we passed in between? Exactly. I told you guys earlier on that it was too long. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to secure the amounts that I need in place, and then whatever excess I have going on, I'm just going to cut it off. For cutting, when I'm working with Asooke, I make use of my soldering iron, and I've explained the reason a million and more times, but I'm going to explain again just for people that are new here. Asooke fabric is a native fabric popular here in Nigeria, and it's a woven fabric. Okay, so the moment you use your scissors to cut through it, it starts to fray, and managing it can be a bit tricky. So the best way for me is to use my soldering iron. The heat from my soldering iron helps me to seal up the edge of my Asooke such that it doesn't fray even after I've cut through it using my soldering iron, of course. Anyway, now that that has been explained, what I'm doing here is securing that piece of fabric that's giving me my scrunch effect in place, and then I'm going to just go ahead to just place it on the headband and just picture it in my head. Okay, the power of imagination is very important if you are doing stuff like this. Anyway, now that I'm satisfied with the way it's sitting, I'm just going to quickly go ahead, cut off the excess fabric off camera. I didn't do it on here because I just didn't want the video to be longer than necessary. So once that was done, it will be time for me to basically just attach my scrunched up piece of fabric onto my wrapped plastic headband. And that's for me. If you are doing something for yourself and you don't really care, feel free to just use glue and just bam 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 stick on the scrunched up fabric onto your plastic headband. But because this was for a friend who is also my client, right, I couldn't do jargons for her. I had to just use my needle and thread to do a proper hand sewing. Okay, and when hand sewing as well, you want to keep things really really cute, because like I always say on here, clients buy with their eyes before they make a decision. Okay, they like people buy with their eyes, and it's not just about headgears, right? Even with anything, a lot of times your first customers or your clients, they buy through their eyes, the way they see what you're selling. Okay, how appealing is it to them before they now decide on patronizing you. So you want to keep things really really cute and really really neat. Anyway, that's just a little tip right there. What I'm doing here is doing my hand sewing, and I couldn't just sit down here and be doing the entire hand sewing on camera, so I just put little snips, and is it snips or snippets now, of me doing my hand sewing. And yeah guys, that's exactly what I'll be doing here. If you made it up to this point, this is another gentle reminder to please hit the like button down below and join the family if you're yet to. Also guys, I plan to start a new series starting hopefully next week or the week after, where I just share behind the scene of my clients' orders, because I find that I do a lot of things, or I fulfill orders quite often, and I don't necessarily show everything on here on YouTube. And I just feel like some of you guys that are probably running a business like my own, or you are looking to start something like this, might just need a little help here and there, maybe from the things that I post on here, that will just help you with your own business, or also give you the push that you need to go ahead to launch your own, fashion business. Because I feel like my business covers fashion as a whole, not just headgears. I make, dresses and all of that. Even though I've not started taking clients orders for clothes, I make a lot of headgears for people, and I have a very exciting order that is coming up really soon, and I'll be sharing with you guys on here on the channel. And I really really hope it also does well on the channel. If you guys are eager, or if you want me to know for sure that you want me to share that particular content that I'm thinking about, let me know down in the comment section, just to give me the ginger that I need. Anyway, this is the final result of my scrunchy headband. I also went ahead to do more sewing off camera, just to make sure that my scrunched up effect is sitting properly on the plastic headband. And this is the final result, you guys. Give me one word, use one word to describe this headgear in the comment section. Okay, you guys should go and let me know what you think. But I think this looks absolutely beautiful, and I hope you guys go ahead to recreate it for yourselves or for your clients. I'm always happy to share things that are working for me on here on the channel. Also, I take clients orders. Okay, I know I don't mention it a lot on here on the channel, but if you have bridesmaids that you would like to make matching headgears for, or if you as a party guest want to make a particular headgear gear, either something that I share here or something that I've not shared here yet, just feel free to shoot me a DM on Instagram and let's get talking, okay? I would really, really love to start creating pieces for my subscribers on here, okay? You guys are like the main family members, so feel free to shoot me a DM on Instagram or on TikTok, okay? You'll find me on either one of these platforms. Thank you guys so much again for watching the video, and I can't wait to see you in another one next week. Bye!